Hi, everybody. I'm Frank Candy. Thank you so much for inviting me to talk with you today at this incredible recording studio. Man, they used to make 45s and 33s here. I mean, this place is a historical landmark in the music business. So I hope you all have a chance to go tour it later and enjoy it. This talk today is called Inspired Innovation, and it's from my blog, Innovation by Values. Today I'm going to share with you the 5 main categories of innovation and how my successful clients are using innovation by values to build a robust and relevant future. Now, in this speech, I'm going to give you 5 successful strategies for innovation from many, many years in the trenches, and 4 important questions that anyone involved in the business of innovation should consider, plus 3 ideas that can make a big difference for all of you right away. And I'm going to give you 2 suggestions that will increase productivity and profitability, and 1 thing we all must do to be successful and happy and thrive in our ever-changing economy. You know, this economy is ever-growing, ever highly diverse, multi-step, multi-generational, multitasking, and high-tech. It boggles the mind. In many cases, the world is changing faster than people can even react. A shocking number of organizations, groups, and companies at the top of their market have failed to maintain their edge. Why? And a shocking number had problems. Some went bankrupt. They're gone. They're out of business. Why? In my analysis, the problem was ineffective leadership and a lack of common and shared values. When you start by creating, reviewing, and defining the values for the organization and or the project under consideration or the challenge to be solved, you start from a level playing field. You can define the values, rules, and even the end result. Then you can reverse plan it or reverse engineer it. It makes life so much more easier and fun. First, the group should have an intelligent discussion and prioritize what is valuable and relevant and eliminate the conflicting agendas. And ultimately, the leaders of the group's goal is to get everyone organized, committed, aligned, and focused to a common cause. When I look at the big picture of innovation, I've divided it into 5 categories. 1, leadership. 2, marketing. 3, finance. 4, product invention. Along with that, product enhancement, development, and design. And 5, quality and the ongoing improvement of it all. Now, we might all agree it's a whole lot to process at one time. I've written extensively about the subject and spent over 30 years working in my companies and other companies like a scientist in the laboratory, learning, experimenting, documenting, and testing thousands of formulas and strategies. So what I'm going to share with you, what I'm going to give you, is not from a college textbook. It's from working in the trenches and basements and bars and boardrooms all over the world. Innovation is the creative side that some people love and some people hate. I understand. Have you ever noticed how creative people in some organizations seem to run on a different blend of coffee, different schedules? They go to different barbers. They wear different clothes. They have different values and see the world in different ways. They're incredibly valuable. But we have to understand. See, a friend of mine who's an aging baby boomer said to me, working with these people, it's like somebody gave me a big, heavy safe. And they didn't give me the combination. And I have to figure it out. And I'm having trouble with it. He came to me and I worked with him and we talked about innovation by values. See, that's where innovation by values comes in. When you sit down and talk about values first and get everything out on the table and get agreement on the end result, then you can be creative and capture ideas and use the process of innovation to blend and stretch and mold the ideas. Now, allow me to sum this up for you. When you need to be innovative, first thing you want to do is clear your mind. To create new ideas and strategies or improve on the ones you have to start with a clear head. Now, I don't know how you're going to do that. Everybody has their own way of doing it. Some people like to go for walks. Some people like to go on bicycles. Some people like to go on motorcycles. Some people like to take their dog for a walk. Some people like gardening. Some people like golf. Some people like going to the beach. I don't know what you like to do. You know what you like to do. Go clear out your head. Start with a clear head. That's where fresh new ideas come from. I've had some people say, I love just taking a shower. I come out of there, I'm refreshed, and boom, ideas are flowing in the shower, and I can't wait to get out fast enough to start writing them down. So look, once you get the ideas, then you need to test them. You need to orchestrate the strategy to execute it to make it happen. You got to execute the plan. Then you need to measure what you did and evaluate it so you can improve it. Innovation, be creative, turn the creativity into the workable plan and strategy. 2, orchestration, execute, roll out the strategy and plans. Take action. 3, quantification, measure it, evaluate it, change it. There's a 4th thing I must touch on here. We'll call it a bonus. Take care of your team. Your team is everyone that is important to you. That includes your family, your friends, your bosses, your employees, the shareholders, the board members, the vendors, the channel partners, the JV partners, the business associates, the consultants. Yay. In my team list, I also include the first responders, law enforcement, firefighters, government workers, and military veterans and active military personnel. I always go out of my way to say thank you for their service and participate in charities that benefit them. Look, it's clear that everyone will have their own strategy for how to take care of the team. The key factor here is have a strategy and stick to it. A great man once said, life is an endless process of self-discovery. The time to start is now. I'll leave you with a favorite quote from one of my favorite authors from The Art of War, Sun Tzu. He said the 5 essential characteristics of a leader are wisdom, trustworthiness, benevolence, courage, and discipline. My name is Frank Candy. I appreciate your attentiveness to the speech. Now go make your life a real masterpiece.